You guys are not going to believe what Steph is going to do to us now. Briefly go over a few things.
Okay.
We've had, we're doing this health and fitness thing and we're loving it. And there's been some crazy things she's introduced that have worked. And there's been things that have been more challenging, but overall it's been really good. But now she is making a suggestion that blows my mind, and I'm sure it's gonna blow your guys' mind, because she's saying no more toilet paper. None.
I told you guys I was thinking about it.
How are we gonna do this?
We got rid of all paper goods. We tried. It was like part of our minimalism journey and health journey.
Paper towels.
So I haven't purchased any paper towels probably in a year. I don't know how long it's been, but probably in a year. We never use them anymore. I just had a bunch of reusable rags like this.
Great idea, by the way. That's worked out really nice.
Yeah, because I can bleach them. I can do everything. So we use dishcloths and those rags for everything. We're using them for napkins. We don't buy napkins anymore. I haven't purchased any. Kleenex we've been using for years now, handkerchiefs. But I cut out buying Kleenex. So we don't have any of that around the house anymore. Also, probably 15 years, I've made only my feminine products, like period panties. And I love it. It's just great. It's my favorite thing. And I've been doing that successfully, no problems. Everything's been great. So the only thing that seems like it's left, we're not using any paper goods, like no plastic cups, for like the Dixie cups and stuff. None of those. We're using only our glass or our reusable drinks, and then no paper plates because we were using those like crazy. Yeah. No plastic silverware. We're using real silverware. And we've gone down and we're washing dishes. We'll use like 2 plates a day is all we're using, or we'll use 2 forks or whatever. We've got 2 steak knives that we use. We've gotten down to like nothing, bare bones, and
I love that.
Great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's all worked out to where it's like, man, everything is so easy for us.
Yeah.
Making our meals, clean up, everything is just so smooth.
It's so fun. And so the last thing that was left was toilet paper that I was buying. And I've been wanting to do the reusable toilet paper, but it just hasn't been feasible because I guess if I'm using period panties, it's that way, but I just didn't know if we could handle that because we already have bidets, so we already use less toilet paper than normal, but I use a wipe every time I pee or go number 2, and he uses them for number 2. So we don't flush them, but those go in a trash. So we're already used to just throwing it in the trash next to us, not down the toilet.
We have a little bin with a lid on it.
Yeah.
We do the bidet, and then you clean, make sure you're clean with toilet paper, and now she's saying that is gone.
Yes, I was gonna buy but use like old like fleece,
towels,
not fleece, but rags and stuff, and just cut them and sew them all. And I was gonna buy a serger because I needed to do the ends, and I probably need like 100 of these things or whatever.
Wow.
And so or I was gonna use flannel sheets, like old flannel sheets or whatever, but I decluttered them all. I don't really have a lot of stuff, but I could have bought one. But anyway, what I ended up doing was I found a really good deal on, let me show you. Is
that part of it, or are you just using that for that?
This came with it.
That's made for that?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
But it's cotton, organic. I think it was organic.
So it's gonna be that?
But no, it's not bleached. And I got gray ones, so in case it does get a poop streak or a blood streak or whatever, you won't see it as much. But anyway, I got these, and they're the same size as a baby wipe. And I read reviews on everything, and everybody loves them. And I think it's going to be great. The edges are already serged. I didn't want to. Joann's is going out of business, so I almost got ripped off by buying this serger. It was a fake ad on a fake Joann's clothing site, and it was so cheap. It was like a $700 serger, and I was going to get it for like $60 or something. And there are no local ones. It just was not good. So I found these. They're already made. I don't have to take my time forever making them, and we're going to do it. And they came with like 84 of them. I washed them 3 times, I think, in hot, just so I could make sure they're soft and absorbent. You know how towels, when you first get them, they just bead water off. So they seem absorbent now. So I learned how to fold them to where you can just
pop out.
Pop them out.
Just like wipes.
Yeah, or we might just I might be lazy and we might just have it in a box like this. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that yet. I don't mind folding them. I just I'm gonna bring a whole pile of them to the couch and just start folding them while we're watching TV.
So this will go like this.
I've already used it a couple times.
And then you'll go like that. It's mind blowing to me.
Here's the thing, though.
There has to be a transition between this and this, though.
No.
There has to be
You're
a transition.
getting cut off.
No, if I need to know for sure that
you look at it.
I won't be able to see it on this.
Yes you can.
There's no way you can see it on this.
Okay.
I need a period of
trust
checking it with this versus, the bidet. The bidet does a great job. Yeah, exactly. The bidet does a great job, but you can't ask me to not have this for at least a little while to double check that this is working. I want to know that this is working.
You'll know. If you get an itchy butt, you'll know.
Yeah, but it's not like it's going to be like a chunk of poop on there. I do the bidet, but it could be a poop stain on there.
Yeah, there might be, but that's okay. I'll wash it off.
No, but I'm saying I need to know when to stop wiping.
You'll figure it out.
Wipe, and then I'll use a piece of this.
Okay,
in
that's
the beginning,
fine.
I'm going to use a piece of this.
Until you can trust.
Until I feel confident that,
right.
that everything's clean down there.
Okay, and the only reason I pulled the trigger on this is because I found out about this device from some non-toxic group that I'm in, and I got it, and it's here, and I need to set it up, and I'll do a video on it. But it's a ozone laundry system, and it hooks up to your cold water in your washing machine, and it ozones your water. So people with baby diapers, reusable baby diapers, incontinence, things like that, it sanitizes it and gets it cleaner than normal, because nothing can live, I guess, in that ozone environment or whatever.
Yeah, that's why they use that in cold plunges too. So
yeah.
It kills germs.
And I'm obsessed with, I'm already doing that with our vacuum cleaner, that Ninja vacuum cleaner, the one that's the S1, that has it ozones the water, and before it cleans, it sucks it up and, spits it off. Ozones, sanitizes your floors. So I've been stealing the water from that thing, pouring it in a bucket, and that's what I put like my period underwear in. So my period panties go in there, and I just let them soak, so I know that they're really de-germed. So this machine, I think, is going to solve all that. So that's what made me pull the trigger on this, because I can trust that these are going to get fully sanitized, because that's what kind of freaked me out. I mean, there's no poop on a period panty. There's going to be poop on these.
I'm glad you have a system that's going to make it clean.
Yeah, so you can just use 3 of these. If you're not sure, just keep using another one.
All right.
But the thing is I don't use the bidet every time. I only use it for my poops, not my pees, because my whole butt and everything gets wet. Everything gets totally wet. And I either use toilet paper, which gives you the dingleberries. There's like, wadded up little piece of toilet paper on you, or I use a baby wipe. So I use a baby wipe, and there's chemicals in baby wipes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's bleached, and toilet paper's bleached. So it's just one more thing not touching me in areas that is
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, and then even for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to plastic up my butt, like I'm lforcing plastic up there.
Forcing it?
From the baby wipes?
I think it's just chemicals. I don't know about plastic.
Why, if it's less
toxins
chemicals
or anything,
or toxins going up my
on
butt.
your privates.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And girls pee. I pee a lot, so I know I'm going to go through a lot of these. But the nice thing is I've used these a couple times now. It's great. They're soft, and when you go, you can wipe your whole butt with it, and your hand isn't wet on the other side. It stays on there, and then you get your areas or whatever. I haven't done a poop yet, but for peeing, it's fantastic.
This toilet paper was soft. This is way softer.
It's great. It's really great. It feels great. You're gonna love it.
This will never be on my face again.
Never. Nope.
The only time I could do it.
Nope. So we'll see how this laundry system thing goes. I'll show you in a video.
So she said no odor.
Yeah, it's supposed to have no odor. It's supposed to get out stains like better than just regular laundry. And you only use cold water, which freaks me out with this. For the ozone, you can't run hot water through the thing. So I think I could do a hot load and that, but I think I'm going to be able to trust it. We'll see. I believe in the power of the ozone.
Yeah,
so
ozone's powerful.
It will kill. Even if it leaves a poop streak, it's gonna at least sanitize it. It's not gonna be on there. So we'll see how it goes with the poop streaks. I can't imagine you'd see a poop streak on one of these.
We're gonna test it, but we won't show you guys that. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
So, but we will test it, give the reviews. But I'm glad she's got that machine thing.
On carnivore, you don't poop as
This
often.
is just so weird.
And that's another thing too. Your poops aren't bad
yeah.
on carnivore. There's like nothing there. I hardly have anything if I ever.
The only time there's any kind of issue if you're a carnivore, even long term, is if you just do something like go to town on a bunch of fat or
Way too much butter and you get too
yeah,
much.
something you just
Have a
and
blowout.
you guys know.
Yeah, or the beginning of carnivore, a lot of diarrhea, but not now. Now there's nothing, and my poops come out clean, and they're not big, and there's just like it's like nothing. So I think it's gonna be fantastic for us.
It's still hard to wrap my mind around.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna check it afterwards, and as long as that's working, I'm on board because I do think this is healthier. Even if it's just one more thing, like I said, one more thing not going up my butt. This is good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Another thing too about this whole minimalism thing, it's so nice having nothing in the cupboards.
Yeah.
And having nothing, no trash. We're not going through paper towels. I bet we used 2 rolls of paper towels. We went to town with them
It
a
was a
week,
lot.
don't you think?
It seems
like a lot.
Our trash, like our
Napkins. Steve used 500 napkins a day. It was
the
a
trash
ton.
that we produced has been reduced dramatically. Like dramatically.
I went and took cardboard out, looked in our regular trash. There's no trash in there.
I know.
That means this bag of trash has lasted us the whole week.
I know.
And it's not even full. We have 1 bag of trash that's going to be in there.
It's very noticeable.
It's been a weird journey, but it's been great.
Yeah. Everything that has seemed, at the time, seemed extreme, like even the carnivore diet, all these things that we've done that we're like, wow, this is a crazy change.
What are we doing?
Yeah, but once it happens, it's like, this feels way more normal and natural than the way we were doing things. Like not having, like these here, just this alone, I remember at the time, I was like, this ain't gonna work.
I know, we're never going to go grab those.
Yeah, and I was like, what am I gonna do, carry it around? And she goes, no, we just have multiple ones. We throw them in a little bucket under there and they get washed. And it's fantastic. It's better. It feels better. Everything about it is better than having paper towels.
It's great. Like even being a carnivore eating ribs and stuff, and your hands are so greasy in your face, you just get one of those and mop it off. And it's way better than napkins.
Yeah.
It's great.
Once you get used to that, you're like, this is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's been a weird journey, but it's so cool. It's so exciting. Not to mention the savings. Like there's an investment. You got to buy these, which they really weren't that expensive. I don't remember what they were now, but you have to buy those. Then you never buy toilet paper ever again. I'm going to have some for guests because they're not going to touch their butts with our stuff. They don't need to join in on that. But that's it. We're only going to have it in the guest bathroom.
We could offer it though. We will give them the opportunity.
I don't want
do
their
that.
butts and stuff touching our whites either.
You gotta offer it. You don't have a bidet and this and not offer it.
They're not going to want to do that. Nobody's going to come over here and want to do that.
Those of you that made it this far, would you, if you
came
came
to our
to
house
visit and we said, hey, do you guys want to use this? Or do you want to use this on? Because you're going to have the bidet either way.
Nobody's using that. I would never do that at somebody else's house.
I bet they would say, heck yeah, I'm going to use that rag.
Now you're on board, but you were already hesitant about it.
No, I'm on board as long as I can check it. If this paper is white, at, say X amount of days, I don't know how long it'll take me to where I feel confident that okay, that's definitely clean. Because when you're doing a bidet, you know you're wet. Like your butt gets wet.
And ours does have a dryer, but not once have I ever sat there and waited for it to dry.
Yeah, exactly.
Not once.
Me neither. I don't. It's got the dryer. I'm sure it's great, but I'm done. I want to get out of there. And the water's warm too.
Our other bidet isn't. That's the one I use most of the time. But we live in Southern California. We don't necessarily need it. But the seat's warm on the one, and the water's warm on that one. Yeah, it's fantastic. But our other one's just the cold water, and it's great. It's fine. But boy, it'll blast a hole in you in the other one.
Yeah, that one's got some.
There's no you can't. You can, but you have to know to feather
all
that.
Or nothing. Yeah, you wear a helmet on that one.
Yes, I have injured myself. I've cut myself before with it.
Oh my goodness.
Blasted a hole. I think it's gonna be great. And I think for the ladies, when you're on your period, these are gonna be so nice compared to to comforting. It's gonna be great.
I'm acting like I know.
I know.
That's how comforting it's gonna be.
I know. I can't think of anything else we have left. If we can do no laundry detergent with this ozone machine, wash everything in cold,
That's
and
fantastic.
we aren't using any
clothes last
soaps
longer?
or anything. Like there's nothing.
Yeah, you're not beating your clothes up as much. All right, well this is
just fitting along with our journey.
Exactly, it is part of our journey.
And it is weird.
Tell us what you guys think. Would
Could
you
you
give
guys-
up this?
For this.
Because this is probably gone.
Yeah.
This will be gone, obviously, unless I have issues where it doesn't.
I hope you don't need that, but if you do, it won't be much of it. But I think I can't imagine you couldn't just use another one. Blast again and use another one of these. I could get white ones of these. I will get some white ones. If you don't come to trust it, I'll get some white ones and then you can test with a white one. I'll do a gray and then a white.
Okay, that'll be fair.
Every other one or something.
I just want to be confident, you know?
Yeah, I know what you
confident
mean.
with what's going on.
Yeah, and I don't want stains. I don't want to see an old poop stain on there. So I've got gray.
All right, well, when Steph gets her machine, she'll install that, and then
It's here. I just haven't hooked it up yet. I'll do it
right.
tomorrow, and then we got to test it out.
let us know what you guys think about this. Has she went too far getting rid of this?
I have. I think I have. But I think it's going to be great.
All right, guys. Till
Enjoy
next
your
time.
life.
Enjoy your life.